Listen to these people. Do you know what's the matter with them? They're hungry. They're so hungry. They haven't eaten for many days. And that thunderbolt is a sign they're going to get food. It means that the Lord, yes, God himself, is going to help them. That's the story you're going to hear now, a story taken from the Bible, about Moses and how he led his people to the promised land. Moses had taken the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt, and with the help of the Lord had gotten them safely away from the Egyptian army. During their flight from Egypt, the Lord went before them, by day in a pillar of cloud to lead the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light. But they were not safe yet. There was still a great deal of trouble in store for Moses and his people.
My people were hungry. We had been walking all day and camping all night for 3 months. And at first there was very little food. Then after a while there was no food at all. They were hungry, very hungry.
They are not just hungry, Moses. They're frightened, too.
I know, Aaron, I know.
They're afraid they will starve to death.
We shall have to tell them that the Lord will not let that happen to them.
I cannot tell them that.
Why not?
Because I'm frightened, too. Moses, I think we're all going to die.
Aaron, I want you to talk to the people.
I've told you...
I know what you told me. But you and I are doing the Lord's work, Aaron. See how the good Lord guides us in our journey, with a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. If he cares for us enough to do that, you must know that he'll protect us and our people always.
I don't know it. I think he's deserted us.
Aaron!
I can't help it. It's what I think. I'm no different from the rest of our people. I'm hungry and I believe we're lost.
Very well. I shall speak to the people. People of Israel, listen to me. Stop, please, and listen to me. My people, the Lord will provide for us. Listen to me. The Lord will watch over us as he did when he brought us out of bondage in Egypt.
Moses, we do not believe you.
Miriam, can that be you speaking?
Yes, you listen to us for a change. We wish to God we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt. In Egypt, at least, we had bread to eat. But now you have brought us forth into this wilderness to kill all of us with hunger.
Listen to her, Moses.
Just a minute. Listen to me. I shall not argue with you. I'm going to speak to the Lord and tell him about our plight. And you will see the Lord will provide.
We're tired of your promises. The Lord has deserted us.
I walked away from them while they taunted me. I went to a high secluded place and prayed that the Lord would hear me. Oh, Lord, please speak to me.
Yes, Moses, my son.
Lord, my people are hungry. We need your help.
Your people doubt me.
Yes, Lord, that is true. But they are so hungry and so afraid. Help them, O Lord.
Behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather bread every day.
Every day?
Yes, every day throughout your journey to the promised land, except the 7th day of each week. But on the 6th day, your people will gather enough bread for 2 days.
Thank you, O Lord. I shall tell my people what you are going to do. I told Aaron first, and he was ashamed for himself and for our people, that they had doubted the Lord. This time he said that he would speak to them.
Children of Israel, the Lord has spoken to Moses. He has heard the murmurings against him, and he is displeased. But in spite of this, he will help us. He will rain bread from heaven for you every day so that you may eat.
Tired of promises. We don't believe you.
Oh, Moses, they will never believe.
There will come the moment when they'll have to believe.
We've listened to you too long. Moses has led us out of Egypt to die. Is that so? We'll never eat again. We'll die.
How can we make them believe us?
Only the Lord can do that.
No, we can't believe you. We'll die. No, we can't believe you. We'll die.
What's that, Moses?
It's the Lord. It's the Lord, Aaron.
What's that on the ground?
It's bread. Bread falling from the sky.
This is the bread the Lord has provided.
The bread came from the sky. That day and in all the days thereafter, except on the 7th day of each week. We gathered the bread and we ate it, and we called it manna. Manna from heaven. And so as we wandered through the wilderness, we had food to eat every day. But this did not end our troubles. The Lord had said to me, "Bring your people to the promised land." But the way was hard. My people grew tired, and I myself...
You look weary, Moses. Let us stop and rest.
I am weary, but there's no time to rest.
You think we will ever reach the end of our journey?
The Lord has said we will. But sometimes, Aaron, I wish the Lord had chosen someone else to lead the people. I am tired, terribly tired. I want to rest, but I shall never be able to until we reach the promised land.
The people are tired too, Moses.
I know.
You hear them? They're talking against you, even against the Lord.
I will go up on Mount Sinai and call upon the Lord. Perhaps he will help us once again.
Moses,
Yes, O Lord.
I know the trouble you and your people have, and I know how tired you are. But the people cannot reach the promised land until they learn my commandments.
Teach them to me, O Lord. Teach them to me now.
I am the Lord thy God, that brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
And while the Lord was giving me his commandments there on Mount Sinai, down below in the valley...
Are you nearly finished, Aaron?
Nearly, but I am worried about building this calf.
What are you talking about, Aaron? You know that all the people want you to build that calf of gold.
It is true, Aaron. Moses has been gone a long time up on the mountain.
Of course he has. The Lord hasn't come to him. The Lord has deserted us. Will you build this calf of gold and set it before us, and we'll worship that? That calf will be our new God.
Oh, I don't think that's right.
What do you know about it?
Nothing. I'm just a boy. But Moses always said that we ought to worship the true God.
The true God that has deserted us? Ha!
Here comes Moses.
Moses! Moses, we'd given you up.
I have talked with the Lord.
Moses, what is that you're carrying?
These are 2 tablets of stone, my boy. The Lord has written his commandments on these tablets so that I might read them to you and... Aaron, what is that?
What, Moses?
That calf of gold?
Aaron built it for the people. They wanted a new God.
They wanted a new... Oh, no, my Lord.
Oh, what has he done? Moses, you have broken the tablet.
Yes, I'm angry with my people. Setting up a graven image before God.
I'm tired. So tired of trying to lead. Then in my anger, I broke the calf of gold. I went to the tabernacle of the congregation, a tent pitched apart from our camp. And as I entered, a cloudy pillar came down from heaven and settled at the entrance of the tabernacle. The people, seeing this, knew that I was in there talking to the Lord.
You are tired, Moses, my son.
Yes. You asked me to bring my people to the promised land, but the way has been hard, and it has been such a long time. How can I lead them any longer?
Hew 2 tablets of stone like those that you broke, and I will write upon them the commandments that were on the first tablets. I shall present them to you on Mount Sinai tomorrow morning, and you will read them to your people.
And then?
And then my presence will go with you always. I will be with you in the wilderness as you and your people move toward the promised land. And when you reach the promised land, I will let you rest.
I did as the Lord commanded me. And this time when I came down from Mount Sinai to my people, they listened to me. As I read to them the commandments, they were silent and perhaps a little ashamed. These are the commandments of the Lord thy God. Are you prepared to keep them?
Yes, Lord.
Good. Then let us go onward toward the promised land. And so we moved onward in the wilderness. The way was hard. We fought with enemies of our people. There were wild beasts in our way. But the Lord was always with us. And one day...
Look,
See there, in the valley.
What a beautiful land.
The promised land.
I climbed the highest mountain in the region, the mountain of Nebo, and there...
Moses, my son.
Yes, my Lord.
Look, the land of Gilead.
Yes, Lord.
And Dan, and all Naphtali, and the land of Ephraim.
I see it all, my Lord.
And see the land of Judah, stretching to the sea. And over there is the plain of the valley of Jericho, a city of palm trees.
Oh, Lord, thank you, thank you. It is so beautiful. This is indeed the promised land.
It is the land which I swore to Abraham and to Isaac and to Jacob, saying to them that I would give it to their children. And Moses, you have led the children of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob here. You have pleased me, Moses, and I have let you see the promised land with your own eyes.
Thank you, O Lord.
But you shall not enter it.
Yes, my Lord.
You shall remain here to rest at last, and at peace in the presence of the promised land.
he is gone. Moses is dead.
Oh, Moses. Moses.
He led us here, and then he died. How terrible.
No, not really. He is at rest now.
He was the greatest man our people have known.
He had courage and purpose and steadfastness. He was our leader, and he led us to the promised land.
And that is the story of how Moses led his people to the promised land. It was like many things in life, difficult, tiring, trying, but worth doing. And when the people forgot the Lord, it was terribly hard. But when they listened to the word of God, when they remembered what was right and did right, why then it was easier for them. This story can be found in 4 books of the Bible: Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy.